number 4 of our Germany series. In this video, we will be focusing upon the student process of being there in Germany, to go and study in Germany. What are the different ways, how to select a university, what is the visa process from all the countries, especially India, and how do you take the detailed steps to do it. This is not a visa consultancy, this is a video to explain the holistic process. And with this video, you watch it till the end and it will be very, very clear to you if studying in Germany makes sense for you or not. And if yes, then which of these 3 types of visa, which I will explain, are more suitable for you. There are 3 ways in which the so-called study in Germany works. The standard university visa, the university application visa, the applicant visa, and the German language visa. Let's talk of the first one, the standard university education visa. Of course, what is the first thing that you need to do? You need to select a course, select a university, and you need to apply there. Here, we will try to discuss the details of that process. How do you select a university? How do you select a course? And how do you go about applying? How to apply to a university in Germany? I would request you to consider the organization DAAD, which maintains a very informative database of the education facilities available in the German university for the outsiders. It is very interesting, it gives you a lot of information, and although there are many courses out of 2000 odd number which are offered there, which are available in English, but I will strongly suggest you to learn the basic German, at least till the knowledge of A2 of Goethe or B1 before you start applying, or at the stage of applying, so that you complete this German language training by the time you land up in Germany. The other ranking that you can use is the QS University ranking, which is also very popular the world over. Here you come to know course-wise, university-wise, which is the course which fits into your requirement. Don't go just for education in Germany. Go for a particular course and a particular type of subject, and then match it later on with a particular location. So this is the first step. Consult DAAD and QS ranking before you take any such decision. If you have any confusion in between these 2 rankings, or otherwise that which course do I need to take, do not hesitate to consult Mavan Career Coaching. We will be able to guide you on the basis of what you love, what you can do, what the world needs, and what can be paid for in Germany or outside, which would be the right course choice for you. It's very important, especially if you are going to do your undergraduation. It's the investment of the critical 3 to 4 years of your life. Don't go to a country, go to a course, go to a university, and that is how the country is selected. And that is how a language is selected. The selection of a university is very, very important. Step number 2 in the university selection. Look for the admission requirements. Most of the cases, your high school certificate, if you are going for an undergraduate admission, or your degree certificate, if you are going for higher education, will be sufficient for the admission requirement. However, in many universities, they might like you to go for a so-called preparatory or a checking exam, in which they will check whether you are suitable for their course or not. In many other cases, they might like to see your German language requirement at least to the level of A1, even if they are offering you a course which is English speaking. If the course is entirely in English and the university is not asking for any German requirement, you will be asked, especially if you are from outside English speaking countries, to submit the score of your IELTS or TOEFL or an equivalent examination. Any confusion about these requirements, please do not hesitate to contact Mervyn Career Coaching. Step number 3 towards the university admission. Of course, it's the money. You will need to submit a proof that you have approximately $10,000 or around 700,000 Indian rupees with you, although I can tell you, in spite of everything about the so-called free education, your expenses, including the living expenses, could be far higher. You may also like to check between different cities. Based upon a recent survey, Munich or München, as they call it in Germany, is supposed to be the most expensive city for living. When you are set with your financial requirement, then you go to the next step. The fourth step, of course, apply. You need to apply directly to the university. The website of DAAD also has something called Uni Assist, which helps international students in applying. I would strongly recommend that you apply directly after going through the admission requirements of the university. 15th July and 15th January are the normal 2 target dates which you have to hit at for applying to the universities. Be very much open when you apply. Don't hesitate in asking any questions. An email, maybe 2 or 3 days later, will always come explaining you the answers to the questions that you have asked. As they say in Germany, there is no stupid question. There can only be a stupid answer. Even if you have the simplest of query, do ask the university help desk, and if you feel that you are not satisfied with the answer, please do not hesitate to contact Mervyn Career Coaching. Step 5. Take a health insurance. Typically, the health insurance will cost around $150 to $250 per month. Make sure that you have this insurance before you embark on the journey towards Germany. Step number 6. Get a German student visa. Your admission process is over. The university has confirmed your admission. You can go to the embassy with the requisite documents. The visa process will be explained in detail, in complete detail, in the next video. Make sure that you have the accommodation for at least first 3 to 6 months before you arrive. If you arrive there and you start looking for accommodation, it will be too much of pressure on you. Do that earlier. The German system is very clean. Most of the time you will be able to find an accommodation which meets your requirement and which meets your budget. Now you have packed up, you're almost there. Registering with the local authorities, opening a student account, and finding a part-time job will be the next 3 steps, which we will explain later in the series. In this video, we explained you the process of how to find a university, how to find a course, and what are the steps to go ahead for this. It's very easy. Don't fall into the trap of the agents. The visa consultants normally have no idea of any university. Sometimes they might be attached to a particular private university and taking a cut from them. Do your own search, rely upon QS ranking, rely upon DAAD, and consult Mervyn Career Coaching whenever you need any assistance. If you like this video, please do forward it to anybody who may need it. Please write your comments down below and do subscribe to our channel Mervyn Career Coaching. We will come up next Tuesday with the next video. And what is that video? The visa process for students. Looking forward to meet you again on this YouTube channel. Thank you.